The development of Bleach vs. Crusade for the Wii was a collaborative effort between Sega and Treasure, a team renowned for their creative and technical expertise in game design. Vs. Crusade stood out for its unique 2-on-2 battle system, featuring characters and events from the Bleach manga's Arrancar arc. Because the game progressed further into this manga storyline than even the anime at the time, it carried high expectations from fans eager for an authentic experience. But, adapting a manga as dynamic and visually complex as Bleach into a video game presented significant challenges, from replicating the fast-paced combat to faithfully translating Kubo Tite's evolving art style into 3D. So, the development team approached the project with both technical innovation and a deep respect for the source material. Treasure was approached for their project after the success with the DS titles Bleach DS, The Blade of Fate, and Bleach DS II, The Black Requiem. Because Treasure had proven their ability to faithfully recreate the Bleach universe in their previous games, producer Shinji Motoyama believed they were the perfect team to handle the transition to the Wii. But the Wii platform was new territory for Treasure, and they were initially concerned about the technical challenges it posed. So, Motoyama encouraged them to focus first on capturing the essence of Bleach and assured them they could address the technical hurdles as development progressed. One of the team's first priorities was to overhaul the game's art style to signal that vs. Crusade was a completely different experience from the earlier Wii title, Bleach Shattered Blade. Because the manga's art style had evolved significantly by the time of the Arrancar arc, Treasure sought to incorporate Kubo Tite's latest artistic touches into the game. But, translating the intricate 2D designs into 3D models that looked authentic from every angle was no small feat. So the team worked tirelessly to strike a balance between staying true to the manga's aesthetics and creating visually cohesive models for gameplay. Another major challenge was designing the game's fast-paced combat system to reflect the speed and intensity of battles in the manga. Because Bleach features techniques like flash step and sonido, which emphasize high-speed movement, the developers introduced mechanics to allow players to quickly close gaps and maneuver around the battlefield. But these mechanics initially made the action too chaotic, with CPU-controlled characters moving so fast that human players couldn't keep up. So the team iterated extensively to balance the mechanics, ensuring that Shuppo and other movement options felt fast, yet manageable for players. Treasure also faced creative difficulties when expanding the abilities of characters who were less developed in the manga at the time. Because certain characters, such as Ulquiorra and Aroniero, had only appeared briefly in the source material, the team had limited information to work with. But they couldn't invent abilities that felt out of place or inconsistent with the Bleach universe, so they carefully expanded on these characters' techniques, taking inspiration from existing elements in the manga while filling in gaps with game original content that remained faithful to the series. The introduction of the cross-impact system was another highlight of the game's development. Because partner mechanics were central to the 2-on-2 battles, the team designed this feature to allow for coordinated attacks and seamless character switches. But mastering the system required strategic thinking and precise timing, making it a challenge for newcomers. So the controls were designed to be intuitive, ensuring accessibility for casual players while still offering depth for more experienced gamers. The Treasure development team's dedication to detail extended to every aspect of the game, from minor characters to expansive battlefields. Because they wanted even lesser known characters to feel authentic, they paid meticulous attention to their designs and movesets. But recreating the scale of Bleach battles, especially with characters as large as Aroniero, required significant adjustments to maps and game mechanics. So, they optimized the game's environments to handle even the most complex scenarios, ensuring that the action felt immersive and true to the series.